Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Want to take a minute to talk on behalf of the executive team about the just finished NCUA exam. So the NCUA, or National Credit Union Administration, is our regulator. And what their job is, they periodically come in, typically once a year, although they were here just 10 months ago and they upped our exam rotation just a bit. They are in charge of making sure that Warren operates in a safe and sound manner. And really what they're looking to do is protect the likelihood that there would ever be a call on the National Share Insurance Fund on behalf of Warren's members that have money deposited in the credit union. Excuse me. So in order to get ready for it, there's an awful lot of pre-work that happens in terms of providing information and gathering that information. Then there's time spent, a great deal of time spent with the examination team while they're here. And then we do some follow-up work once the exam is completed. If they note some things, we work to correct that so that we don't have a repeat of it when they come in next year, and they will be back in 2016. So when it all begins is they start by letting Stephanie Tubner and Kim Alexander know at the first part of the year that they're going to be coming in. At that time, they request information, which includes a copy of our call report, which is a quarterly report that's prepared underneath Neil Weber's direction. Bobby and the rest of the team help with that. There's also a number of loan reports, IT stuff, a great deal of information that is generated by Rebecca and the compliance and risk team, and then IT as well. Andy and I provided a great deal of information to them. So they came in, they started their examination on April 20th and just concluded it May 1st. The executive team had an exit meeting with them where they highlighted their findings. I'll be honest with you, I've seen a variety of these over my career, and this was a good exam. The credit union did well. All of you that are looking at this, SWAK, and you know your supervisors and leaders, all were very well prepared. The NCUA actually complimented 3 people in particular on how well it went with them, and that's Bill Holman, Neil Weber, and Alan Arnold. So congratulations to you 3. It was a good exam, as I'd mentioned. They look at a variety of topics. They look at how transactions are taken at the teller line, how loans are generated, both from an indirect side as well as at a member relationship officer's desk. They look at the compliance with Bank Secrecy Act, CTRs, SARs, other reporting requirements that are provided to the NCUA as well as to the Department of Treasury and FinCEN and some of those groups. They look at how strong our IT infrastructure is, and with the core conversion last year, there was a great deal of disruption with that. And in general, the number of findings that they came up with, and those are recommendations for us to either change policy or to change our practices in minor ways to better comply with what the rules and regulations are that they, as examiners, are looking at to compare us to. Now that the exam is over, they'll do some final reconciliation, and then they'll come back and speak to our board on May 26th at the regularly scheduled Board of Directors meeting, where they'll deliver the final report to the Board of Directors. And then from there, it's up to us as a team, whether it be lending if there's a recommendation there. There happens to be a couple on the information technology side that Andy Shaw and I'll be looking at. And what we're looking to do is get those taken care of and corrected so that we can move on and be just as strong a credit union as we always are. Overall, it was a great exam. I really want to thank everybody that was involved, and you can all know that we have a very well-run credit union. Thanks. Have a happy Monday. If you have any questions, you can call me at 5433, and I can answer any of them from there. Thanks.